it's Adam Bartholomew with Moorfield Real Estate. We're at 1640 Blair Street in the beautiful Rocky Mount. I got Mr. Mike Jablonski with us.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you having me here today.
Always a pleasure.
Beautiful house.
Yes, sir.
It's not going to last long.
No, market is hot.
Absolutely.
I mean, hot.
Very hot.
We're talking about no down payment loans, and who better to talk about it with than Mr. Mike Jablonski. Tell us a little bit about no down payment
Absolutely.
loans.
And I tell you, that really falls within the realm of first-time home buyers. A lot of first-time home buyers, they haven't owned a house before, they don't have a lot of cash. They're looking for opportunities to save their money but still get into a house.
That's right.
The beauty of that is we got programs to be able to make that happen. And one of the first things they can do doesn't have anything to do with a loan. It has to do with your ability to help the buyer negotiate for closing costs.
Yes, sir.
When they're putting a contract on a house. That really helps, okay? Another option we have is for some no down payment loans, which is where I come in. There are two options out there right now, and then there's a third that I want to talk about that requires a second mortgage. The first option, VA. I love helping our veterans.
Yes, sir.
I tell you, they served our country. They deserve to get into a house, no down payment. And that VA guarantee helps them to get into probably more house than they would have been normally able to.
Amen.
No cash into it. They help pay closing costs on the seller side. Guess what? They can walk into the closing not needing any money at all.
That
Isn't
sounds
that
good
awesome?
to me.
I love helping our veterans. And Prime Lending has a discount for our veterans. We waive all lender fees. That's about $1,100 right there, right off
man.
the top. So that's
Well, they
awesome.
deserve it.
Absolutely, they do. I tell you, another great loan option is USDA.
Okay.
Now, I talk about that a lot. People look at me funny and say, well, aren't they the same guys that grade my meat?
Yeah.
It is. They're the same government agency that stamps your meat grade A. But they've also got a loan program. It's a loan guarantee program that helps people get into a home with no down payment if the home is out in the country.
Okay.
Okay. It's in a rural, not an urban district, a little more space between houses, maybe up to 10 acres or so, not too much more than that. And if the buyer doesn't make too much money,
Okay.
and they got a good credit score, at least 640, and the house is eligible for USDA, they can literally get into that house with no down payment. Same situation. Seller helps pay closing costs.
Yep.
USDA doesn't require a down payment. They walk into the closing, not needing a dime.
That sounds
That
good.
is really good.
Yes, sir.
Third option that a lot of people don't talk about much because it takes a little extra work, but I'll tell you, my first-time home buyers are worth it, is the North Carolina Housing Finance Agency down payment assistance programs. Right now, the North Carolina Housing Finance Agency, NCHFA, has an $8,000 down payment assistance program that you can actually do against a conventional loan, an FHA loan, or a USDA if you want to try to put some money down if you want to. They'll put it up against those loans, and they'll have a second mortgage. It's called a silent second. No interest, no payment for 10 years. And after 15 years, it's completely forgiven. That $8,000 can be used to help the down payment and or pay closing costs. I have literally done loans where the borrowers walked in. We've done a first mortgage and a $8,000 second, and they walked out not having to pay another dime. So it takes a little more work. There are a few more eligibility criteria in there, but I tell you, if you got a lender like me and like a lot of folks at Prime Lending that are willing to work for their first-time home buyers, we can make it happen.
That's what it is.
Three options right there, man, that can help our borrowers get into homes with no down payment.
Well, you heard it straight from Mike Jablonski himself. I'm Adam Bartholomew with Moorfield Real Estate, and this is Mike Jablonski. How do we get in touch with you?
252-292-8362 Prime Lending. Give me a call. I'd be happy to talk to you.
I'm 252-544-1031. Thank you so much.